Hi, everybody. Um, I'd like to take just a little, very short bit of your time. Uh, this is what happened in a matter of 3 to 4 seconds. November of 2018, my younger brother, Brian, was killed in a car accident. He was killed when he was struck from behind by another vehicle, which drove him into oncoming traffic in the opposite lane. Uh, we're finally finishing the legal paperwork in all this. It's taken this long because the company truck that hit him decided to fight everything. Uh, the injuries that happened in 3 to 4 seconds, and I want you to listen to this because there is absolutely no reason for anybody to have a damn cell phone in their hand ever when you're driving. There's no good reason to this. Brian was on his way to work. He was rear ended by a vehicle that was owned by Kraft Power Corporation outside of Syracuse, New York, was being operated by one of their employees. The impact from the collision propelled Brian's vehicle forward and into the lane of travel for vehicles that were traveling in the opposite direction, where it came into contact with another vehicle. Now, the Craft Power vehicle then kept going, never came to stop, pushed Brian, and then continued across that other line of traffic and happened to hit a third one, a third vehicle, and then finally came to a stop. We, unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess, because there was a small military establishment just up the road had surveillance cameras. So I have watched the video. And in the time that I watched the video, I timed it from the moment that my little brother was hit until it was done. 3 to 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds. And please listen to this because this is what happened in 3 to 4 seconds. Uh, Brian suffered head trauma, blunt head trauma, and neck trauma, including intraventricular and subarachnoid hemorrhage. He had a laceration of his brainstem, facial, clavarial, and base of skull fractures. He had a fracture of his third cervical vertebrae, fractures of his right hyoid bone and thyroid cartilage, and scalp lacerations and hemorrhaging. He suffered blunt trauma of the chest, abdomen, and pelvis that included lacerations of his heart, lacerations of the hemopericardium, lacerations and bilateral lung contusions, right lung lacerations, right hemothorax, bilateral rib fractures, transection of his aorta, lacerations of his mesentery, liver, and kidneys, transection of his pancreas, pelvis fractures, and retroperitoneal hemorrhage. He also suffered blunt trauma of his extremities, which included a fracture of his right arm and forearm and other contusions. I watched this accident. I timed this accident. This is what happened to my younger brother in 3 to 4 seconds because somebody thought that whatever the hell they were doing on a cell phone was more important than watching what they were doing. Please replay this and listen to what happened to this man. At 57 years old, this is how his life ended. His life ended with this damage to him. And it was because of a driver not paying attention. Just listen again. Please listen again to what physically happened. And when you're done listening to that, please pass it on. Please, anybody you know who uses their cell phone, has their cell phone up to their ears, and are playing with it or playing with it for games or whatever while they're driving, please slap them, do something, but get people to knock it off. I would never want anybody, to be able to know the pain that Brian had to have gone through in 3 to 4 seconds time. Please pass this message on. Thank you.